You are watching 10 cities, 30 days off the beaten path in Japan, where one family with a baby traverses waterfalls, volcanoes, aquariums, guys? Aquariums. And today, if you're just joining us, it's not going to be any different. We are going to attempt to summit the highest crater lake in all of Japan. But first, coffee. I start every morning out with coffee. Do you want to know why? Because I'm an adult. It's about 8:30 and we're going to have some coffee and hit the trails today. I think I'm still getting used to this new title, Dad. Today's goal, reach the top of Onami Ike with the baby. That's going to be key. Got to bring the baby. Next, we're going to play a little game called What's in the Bag? This is where I just show you what's in my bag. So the total round trip should be about 4 hours, but obviously it may take us a little bit longer than that. If you hear a siren, hear the ground rumble, see an eruption, or sense other danger, descend the mountain immediately. I do a lot of hiking, and that's a first for me. Now we just gotta go up all these stairs. Not kidding. Sarah is doing all the work here. I need to get myself a cloud fit.
Where we're staying.
Oh.
And I was like, no, that's our backyard.
Oh, very cool.
As we continued on with our hike, we came up on mystery structure number 1.
About a mile up the trail, and we made it to our first rest stop.
Would you believe there are just restrooms out here in the middle of nowhere? We took every opportunity to get out of the sun for a bit. This shelter also had maps on the walls, which helped us plan ahead.
If anything, I can come back here and you can do the peak. I don't know how far it goes.
Okay.
Because that looks pretty not baby friendly.
Yep, you heard that right. The main trail goes around the entire crater, and we're working counterclockwise. However, there's also an out and back that takes you to the highest point in the Kirishima National Park, Mount Karakuni. And sounds like I'll be doing it solo. Most of you don't know this, but Sarah's actually the one that got me into hiking in the first place. And we've hiked all over the world. The well-manicured stairs, well, they stopped pretty quickly, and we found ourselves scaling rocks and hiking through the mud. How the heck did she just do that? Well, here goes nothing. We're not even that far into our hike, and the views are already pretty great. And then, we made it to our first lookout point. This gets us a glimpse of the entire crater. Wow. We have been hiking for 1.4 miles and a little over 1,000 feet in elevation. So this hike is listed as hard, and although there's pretty good solid footing, I think that's just because it's pretty much straight up. I should have trained for this one. We have tended to avoid hikes that are rated hard because, in general, they're really hard. What we found in Japan is that hard does not necessarily mean like unattainable. It just means that you're gonna be pretty tired. I thought this was about as good as it could get, but just wait, it gets better. Way better. Sarah is doing incredible. Holy cow. That's amazing. Keep in mind, this is the longest hike attempt that we have ever done with our baby. The next longest was that waterfall we hiked a couple days ago. This area is known for its birds. Apparently there are some super rare birds here, and this might be one. Oh, we'll never know. I'm getting pretty tired at this point. Let's check in on Sarah and see how she's doing.
I got a big smile.
I honestly might be married to Wonder Woman. It's time for lunch.
Couldn't ask for a better lunch spot. Some onigiri and a little sunshine.
Multiple couple lookout points on the way up, and they just kept getting better and better. At some point, Sky Baby got tired of the carrier, so I got a good workout too. And then we came up on the next mystery structure.
Should we go up and look at what it is? Yeah. Let's go in there.
This looks like a perfect spot for what's in my bag. Since this is our first long hike with a baby, I wanted to give you some insights into what we've packed.
We're gonna do a quick pack out while we are hiking here in Japan. A warm and windproof layer for each of us. Sarah's is also her raincoat, which will also block the wind. For the baby, we have this down jacket that actually goes around the carrier. Hat for the baby, extra set of clothes for the baby, snacks, water, green tea, extra diapers, wipes, changing pad. We also have diaper cream, hand sanitizer, and plastic bags for the dirty diapers, sunscreen, and of course we have our carrier and other various snacks. And that about does it. And snacks. Can't forget snacks. Did I mention we packed snacks? Let me know in the comments if you got that. And here's where I leave the family behind. And for some reason, I thought running was a good idea. A lot of these steps are actually broken and falling apart, which makes it extremely important to be careful where you step. I'm pretty sure this guy just saw me running. Konnichiwa.
He most likely thinks that I'm absolutely insane. No one is running out here. I did this section rather quickly, but the running did not last very long.
Too fast. Here we go.
I cooled off to a much more manageable pace and pressed on.
So I don't know if you can see this, but it's essentially stairs the entire way up. This is exhausting.
All right, I'll be honest. I told Sarah that I could do this in 30 minutes or less, probably to impress her. That was a mistake.
So this part is super steep. We got ropes on each side. It looks like the stairs from where I'm at have kind of fallen apart. So it's getting pretty strenuous. I don't think I'm gonna do this in 30 minutes. This is pretty much straight down.
I really want to show you all of this, but I'm filming by myself and it's getting really challenging to capture with one hand and climb with the other. I really need a videographer. Anyone interested? This camera angle really does not do it justice, but this was incredibly steep. As a general rule, I do not use ropes that I did not tie myself, because you never know if they're maintained or tied correctly. However, in this circumstance, I didn't really have a choice.
This is tough. So I think from here I can see where I started, which was about right there. And that's where Sarah is. A little bit further to the top, but still quite a ways to go. A lot of steps. I did learn this one trick when I was mountain climbing, and it allows you to essentially get a brief moment of rest after every step. Take a step, and then you rest. And you rest all your weight on your locked out back foot to essentially put all your weight on your bones, which gives you a break. And so I've been able to make pretty steady progress all the way up through to this point. I see signs. This could be it.
The final stretch, loose rocks and boulders. It's always the hardest right before the payoff. You have got to see this view.
360-degree views, surrounded by craters. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Now we just got to make our way back down. Whew.
I started to have this weird feeling on the way down of being oddly far away from Sarah and the baby. I know I'm just up the hill, but it made me want to get back as quickly as possible. I guess new feelings unlocked. One last moment to take it all in.
This is like straight out of Jurassic Park. I'm coming for you, baby.
There is no way to go down these stairs and look cool doing it. I feel like legs from Toy Story. Only 40,000 steps to go.
So I'm essentially jogging down this entire trail because, konnichiwa, because I told my wife that this was gonna take me a half hour, and so far it's been an hour and 15 minutes. Throw in the towel. This chicken is cooked. That's definitely something people say, right? Let's just spam the comments with "this chicken is cooked." And if it's not a thing, let's make it a thing. Hey, this chicken is cooked. It's a thing now.
Are you a chicken?
All right, well, that does it. I say mission accomplished. My watch reads 4 hours, 19 minutes, and a total distance of 5.6 miles. Overall, the path was pretty beautifully crafted. It's kind of just like an immaculate path all the way to the top of a mountain, and that's pretty rare. So 10 out of 10 would do this one again. As they say, toss in the towel. This chicken is cooked.
Who says that?
Hey, so I'm doing 30 days in Japan, traveling all over. We're gonna post one video for every day that we're in Japan. The easiest way to support this channel, just like and subscribe, and maybe tell a friend. Appreciate you.